Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd talk about my recent niche fragrance purchases. One is Musk by Obvious, and I also got La Danza del Libellu by Nobile 1942, and also Paris LA by Aladdin Fire, and I believe Aladdin Fire is now called What We Do is Secret. And as with a lot of niche fragrances, they don't get a lot of face time on social media, so I thought it'd be interesting to talk about these and why I fell in love with them and what they smell like and etc. So if you are interested in hearing more about these, then stay tuned. Hey guys, so sorry about this little portion of the video. The lighting is a little different. The footage that I shot for this one before I unboxed it was lost, so here I am refilming just this little portion. But anyway, so when I tried this out at the store, I put it on my skin, but I couldn't smell anything. And I think it was because I was trying so many like heavy fragrances right before I tried this that my nose was getting tired basically at that point. So the sales associate suggested I walk out of the store and breathe in some fresh air and sniffing out my skin again. And it was so lovely. So I knew that I had to get it. So as soon as I came back inside the store, I was like, I'm taking a bottle of this. So anyway, the box already is just so cool. I love this brand's package design, but let's get into the fragrance portion. Okay, so I just took it out of the box and tried it on my skin, but first I want to talk about the bottle design. I think it's so cool. I love the cork topper. I love the typography around the front, the simplicity of the logo design, and the bottle shape is really simple and modern. I just love this bottle. On my skin from the get-go, it's very citrusy and woody, but this is a very subtle scent. Looking at the notes, there's bergamot and ginger at the top, vetiver, galbanum, amyris in the middle, and musk and synthetics at the base. So this is a very clean, subtle scent. And I think it would be great for those days when you kind of want to take a break from perfume, but you still want to like put something on. I think this would be great for those days. You know, maybe you're going out perfume shopping and your nose is going to be like overwhelmed. This is a great one to have on for those days. Maybe you've been, wearing a lot of heavy statement making monster performance, quote unquote, type of perfumes throughout the week, and you're kind of exhausted at the end of it, and you just want to smell clean, fresh, and just like you. This would be a great one for those types of days. This was a Musk by Obvious, and I absolutely am in love. So the next fragrance is probably one of my favorite gourmands of all time, and it is Nobile 1942's La Danza del Libello or Delle Libellule. I'm not sure. I am butchering Italian. I am very sorry. But this is a gorgeous scent that I first tried at the scent bar maybe 3.5 to 4 years ago. And I didn't get it at that time because I felt like I wasn't supposed to wear sweet fragrances. Like sometimes I hear a lot of people saying like, oh, that's too sweet, or that's so like childish or juvenile or whatever. Like people claim that they don't like sweet fragrances, and then they'll tell you that you smell amazing when you are wearing a sweet fragrance. So I really don't get that. But anyway, back to the story. I didn't get it at the time because of that, but now it's finally in my hands and I am so happy. Look at this bottle, guys. I am so in love with this. This looks so classy, so gorgeous, so expensive. This is going to be the star of my vanity for sure. So let's just take a minute to kind of look at the bottle and appreciate it. So this opens up with a juicy apple at the top, and then as it starts drying down, you get that like woodiness from the cedar that makes it wearable. And then of course vanilla, you smell it throughout the whole duration of the fragrance, but you kind of like get different versions of it. You get the apple version of it, like the fruity version of it, and then you get the woody version of it, and then you get it with the musk, and it's just there for hours and hours. The performance is really great on this one. And honestly, I am absolutely in love with this. If this ever gets discontinued, I am getting 5 backup bottles of this, like maybe even more, because that's how much I love this. Whenever I wear this, it brings a smile to my face. It makes me so happy, so comforted. I get this like warm feeling inside, and like that day is just going to be a good day. Whenever I'm wearing this, it's going to be a good day. So it's a warm, gourmand, fruity scent, and I honestly wanted to gatekeep this. I mean, I don't know about gatekeeping really, but if I could, this is one of the fragrances that if I could just have it for myself only, I totally would. So that was Nobile 1942's La Danza del Libello. And I am sorry if I'm butchering that name again. If you are Italian, please let me know how you're supposed to say that in the comments below. So the third and final one I'm talking about today is Paris LA by A Lab on Fire. And as mentioned in the introduction, I believe this brand is now called What We Do Is Secret. And this is the old packaging, so let's open her up. I actually really like their new packaging. It's a lot like younger and cuter, but I don't mind this old packaging either. It kind of looks like a light bulb. But anyway, this is the bottle, and this is the old bottle, so it looks completely different now. I think the bottle is longer, and then it has the name of the fragrance in like a cuter font. But anyway, this is the bottle, and as mentioned, it looks like a light bulb. It's so cute. And this one is also a gourmand fragrance, and I actually kind of blind bought this. I was looking for scents that had the notes of macarons in it. I did a lot of research into this one, and I knew that this had notes that were really interesting and notes that I actually know I like. So I blind purchased this, and I actually really like it. So at the top we have Coca-Cola note, which is very unique to say the least, and it also has lime and ginger at the top. At the middle it has thyme, coriander, and neroli, and at the base macarons, musk, and amber. So when you first spray this, you get that lime and ginger freshness. You get like that fizziness from like the citrus and the Coca-Cola note. It's quite sweet, but it's not your typical sweetness that you get from like your vanilla or desserty type of gourmands or your fruity gourmands. This is a very unique one, I think. And it kind of does have like an herbal element to it from like the thyme and coriander, but it does maintain its like sugary sweetness, and I think that is the Coca-Cola note in there that you get. And then at the base there's macarons, and I don't get a lot of like that creamy macaron. I get the almondy candy-likeness from the macaron notes. To me, this is a nostalgia in a bottle. It reminds me of the days when I used to go to the movie theater with my girlfriends, and then we would just go shopping right after, and I would just be sipping on that movie theater cola throughout my shopping trip, and it's kind of like lost all of its fizz, but you're still like kind of sipping on it. That's what it reminds me of, and it also reminds me of wearing those candy necklaces that were like the thing back then, high school. And it smells like as if you were kind of sweating while you had that around your neck, and that sweetness was kind of subtly there along with the sweetness from the Coca-Cola. So anyway, that's what this fragrance reminds me of. Also, I kind of get like a cinnamon fireball vibe from this. I remember like jawbreakers that were red. That was also like a thing. I remember in either middle school or high school, I can't remember, but I definitely pick up a cinnamony type of scent from this one. I think this would be great for those days when you are doing something casual, maybe running a couple of errands, or you're going shopping, or you're just working at home or wherever. You just want to smell sweet, but not too showy and not too loud. This is a great comforting scent, I feel like. And I'm kind of happy to add this to my collection because it has unique notes in it, like Coca-Cola and thyme. I don't think any of my other fragrances have those notes. So that is Paris LA by A Lab on Fire / What We Do Is Secret. So thank you so much for joining me on today's video. I am so happy to add these to my collection because I feel like they're all very unique ads, and I don't have anything like them in my collection. And also, these are niche fragrances, and I feel like they don't get a lot of attention like other fragrances. on YouTube or social media. So if there's anyone out there that might be considering these but can't seem to get enough information about them, I hope this video is somewhat helpful to you. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like fragrance, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys soon in the next one. Bye bye.